Hey, 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 English learners! Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast, your favorite place to learn real English, easy English, everyday English, the kind of English you actually use in real life.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today. This is the podcast where we talk like real people, share real stories, and help you feel comfortable and confident in English.
I'm Kore,
And I'm Orus.
and together we are your two English friends, not your teachers with a big stick, just your friends who really want to help you grow.
Exactly. No boring grammar rules today, just real talk, real English, real life.
So, Orus, tell me something. Did anything annoy you today? Even one small thing?
Corey, why do you know me so well? Yes, someone cut in front of me in the coffee line this morning.
Oh no. What did you do?
My first feeling was, say something, tell them. My heart got hot for 1 second.
And then?
And then I just breathed. I said nothing. I got my coffee 3 minutes later than I wanted, and honestly, life went on.
See, this is exactly today's topic. You felt something big, but you did not let it control you.
Yes, and today we are talking about the power of not reacting.
Ooh, I love this topic.
This is such an important skill, not just for English, for your whole life.
Right, because every day, small things happen. Someone is rude, someone is late, someone sends a message that makes your stomach drop.
And in that moment, you have a choice. You can react fast, without thinking, or you can pause and choose your response.
And today, we will learn the English words and phrases for exactly this idea. React, respond, keep your cool, push your buttons, and more.
We will listen to real conversations, we will talk about the phrases together, and then we will listen again slowly so the words really stay in your memory.
This episode is for B1 level, so the English is not too easy, not too hard. If you miss one word, do not worry. Just relax and keep listening.
And before we start, a small favor. If you enjoy this podcast, please click like, please subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and share this episode with a friend who is learning English too.
It really helps more people find us, and it tells us to make more episodes like this.
And stay with us until the end, because we have a fun question for you, and we really want to hear your answer in the comments.
Okay, Orus, are you calm now? No more coffee line feelings?
I am very calm now, Corey. Let's go.
And one more thing before we start. Stay until the end today. We have a special announcement, and you are not going to want to miss it.
Yes, something we think is going to help your English learning so much, so do not click away. The best part is coming at the end.
Let's go. Okay, so let's start with the main idea. There's a big difference between two words, react and respond.
React. R-E-A-C-T. React.
When you react, you do something fast, without thinking. Your feeling jumps out immediately.
For example, someone shouts at you and you shout back right away. That is a reaction.
Or someone sends a rude message, and you type an angry answer in 10 seconds. That is a reaction too.
Now, the second word, respond. R-E-S-P-O-N-D. Respond.
When you respond, you take a small moment first. You think, then you choose your words and your action.
So respond is slower, but it's smarter.
Exactly. Reacting is automatic, like a machine. Responding is a choice, like a person.
I like to think of it like this. Imagine somebody throws a ball at you very fast.
Okay, I'm imagining it.
If you react, you catch the ball with your bare hands, and maybe it hurts. If you respond, you take 1 second, you see the ball coming, and you decide, I will catch it carefully, or I will step to the side.
Oh, I like that picture. The ball is still coming fast, but you have 1 second to choose.
Yes, and that 1 second is where all the power is.
So today's title is The Power of Not Reacting. It does not mean you feel nothing. It means you have that 1 second and you use it well.
Right, you still feel angry or hurt or surprised. You're human. but you don't let that feeling drive your mouth or your hands immediately.
Good job already, everyone, because just by listening to this, you're already thinking about your own reactions.
That's a great start. Now let's talk about the moment when someone really tries to make you react. In English, we have a great phrase for this.
Push your buttons or press your buttons.
When someone pushes your buttons, they say or do something on purpose to make you angry or upset.
For example, my little brother knows exactly what to say to push my buttons. He says one small sentence and suddenly I am angry.
Or at work, one person always pushes my buttons in meetings. He interrupts me every time.
You can repeat, push your buttons.
Push your buttons.
One more time, slowly, push your buttons.
And here's the interesting part. The person who pushes your buttons often wants a reaction. They want you to get loud or upset or lose control.
So when you react immediately, in a way, you're giving them exactly what they want.
Ooh, that's a strong thought.
It is, but when you stay calm, you take away their power. You're saying, you cannot control my feelings that easily.
I remember one time at my old job, a coworker always made small comments about my work, little jokes, not kind jokes.
Oh, I know this type of person.
Yes, for a few weeks I reacted every time. I got defensive, I explained myself, I got upset.
And how did that feel?
Terrible. Every day I felt tired and angry. And you know what? He never stopped. My reaction was like food for him.
Oh, that's a good way to say it. Your reaction was like food for him.
Yes, so one day I decided something different. The next time he made a small comment, I just smiled, said, "Okay, thanks," and continued my work.
You did not react.
I did not react. And you know what happened? Without my reaction, the comments were boring for him. Slowly, he stopped.
Wow, so not reacting was actually your strongest move.
It really was. This connects to another great phrase. Don't take the bait.
Don't take the bait. Bait is the small piece of food that you put on a hook when you go fishing.
Right. The fish sees the bait and the fish reacts. It bites the hook, and then the fish has a big problem.
So when someone throws bait at you, a rude comment, a small trick, a mean question, and you take the bait, it means you react, and then you have a bigger problem.
For example, someone says, "Oh, you again. You always make mistakes." If you shout back angrily in front of everyone, you took the bait.
But if you say calmly, "I'm working on it," and you keep going, you did not take the bait.
You can repeat, "Don't take the bait."
Don't take the bait.
Slowly, "Don't take the bait."
I love this phrase because it helps me remember some people want a reaction from me, and I do not have to give it.
Exactly. You can see the bait, and you can just swim past it.
Swim past it. I like that.
Okay, let's talk about what happens when someone does not stay calm. In English, we have a very visual phrase.
Fly off the handle.
When someone flies off the handle, they suddenly become very angry, often too angry for the small problem.
Imagine an axe. The metal part flies off the wooden handle suddenly, fast and dangerous. That is the picture behind this phrase.
For example, my uncle flew off the handle when the internet stopped working for 5 minutes. 5 minutes!
That is a very small problem for a very big reaction.
Right. Or she flew off the handle when her brother borrowed her jacket without asking.
You can repeat, fly off the handle.
Fly off the handle.
One more time, fly off the handle.
And I think we all have moments like this, a moment where the reaction is much bigger than the problem.
Yes, I remember one time I was cooking and I burned the rice. Just burned rice. Not a big deal, really.
What happened?
I flew off the handle. I shouted, I banged the pot on the table. I said, "I hate cooking. I always ruin everything."
Oh no.
Yes, and later my sister looked at me and said, "Kore, it's rice. We can order food." And I felt a little silly.
It's rice, Kore.
It's rice. And that day taught me something. When I fly off the handle over something small, it is usually not really about the rice.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe I was tired that day. Maybe I had a stressful morning. The rice was just the last small thing, and all my other feelings came out at the same time.
Oh, that makes so much sense. The rice was the final drop.
The final drop, yes. There's a nice expression for that too. The last straw.
The last straw. Imagine you put many, many straws on top of a camel's back. 1 straw, 2 straws, 10 straws. The camel's fine. But one more straw, the last straw, and the camel's back breaks.
So the last straw is the small thing that comes after many other problems, and it makes you finally react strongly.
For example, my day was already difficult, and then my train was late. That was the last straw, and I almost cried at the station.
You can repeat, the last straw.
The last straw.
Slowly, the last straw.
And I think it is very helpful to notice this in yourself. When you feel like you might fly off the handle, ask, is this really about the rice, or am I just tired and stressed from other things?
That question alone can help you respond instead of react.
Yes, because when you understand where the big feeling is really coming from, it's easier to calm down.
Okay, now let's talk about some tools. Real, practical tools we can use in the moment so we do not fly off the handle.
Yes, and the first one is very simple, very old, but it really works. Count to 10.
Count to 10. This means before you speak or act, you slowly count in your head 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10.
It sounds too simple, right? But those 10 seconds give your brain time to calm down a little.
For example, my dad always says, when you are angry, count to 10 before you say anything. And honestly, it works for him.
Or she wanted to send an angry message, but she counted to 10 first, and then she decided not to send it.
You can repeat, count to 10.
Count to 10.
One more time, count to 10.
The next tool is a phrase we use a lot in daily English. Take a step back.
When you take a step back, you stop for a moment and you look at the situation from a little distance, like you're not so close to it anymore.
Imagine you're standing very close to a painting. You can only see small dots of color, but when you take a step back, you can see the whole picture.
For example, I was very upset about a small comment from my friend, but when I took a step back, I remembered she was going through a hard week and maybe she didn't mean it badly.
Or take a step back before you decide. Don't answer right now.
You can repeat, take a step back.
Take a step back.
Slowly, take a step back.
And here's another very useful one, especially for messages and emails. Sleep on it.
When you sleep on it, you wait until the next day before you make a decision or send an answer, especially when your feelings are strong.
For example, I wrote an angry email to my boss, but I decided to sleep on it. The next morning, I deleted half of it.
That happens so often.
So often, feelings at night are big, but feelings in the morning are often smaller and clearer.
You can repeat, sleep on it.
Sleep on it.
One more time, sleep on it.
So now we have 3 tools. Count to 10, take a step back, and sleep on it. All 3 help you move from reacting to responding.
I like to think of these tools like a pause button.
Oh, the pause button. That's a really nice phrase too. When you press the pause button, you're like a video. You stop the moment so you can think before you continue.
For example, when I feel angry, I try to press my own pause button. I stop, I breathe, and then I continue.
You can repeat, press the pause button.
Press the pause button.
Slowly, press the pause button.
This is such a helpful picture for me. My feelings are real, but I don't have to press play immediately. I can pause first.
Now let's talk about staying calm on the outside, even when it's hard on the inside. There's a common phrase for this, keep your cool.
When you keep your cool, you stay calm and don't lose control, even in a difficult or stressful situation.
For example, the customer was very rude, but the worker kept her cool and answered politely.
Or, It was a stressful meeting, but he kept his cool and spoke slowly and clearly.
You can repeat, keep your cool.
Keep your cool.
One more time, keep your cool.
And the opposite phrase is lose your cool.
When you lose your cool, you become angry and you show it, often more than you wanted.
For example, I lost my cool at the airport when my flight was delayed for the 3rd time.
Or, he usually stays calm, but yesterday he lost his cool during the traffic jam.
You can repeat, lose your cool.
Lose your cool.
Slowly, lose your cool.
I have a small story about keeping my cool. Last month, I was at the shop and the cashier gave me the wrong change. Not a small amount, quite a lot of money less than she should give me.
Oh no, what did you say?
My first feeling was to speak loudly, to say, "This is wrong, you made a mistake." But instead, I took a breath and I said calmly, "Excuse me, I think there might be a small mistake with my change."
That's a very kind way to say it.
Yes, and because I kept my cool, she wasn't defensive. She checked, she said, "Oh, you're right, I'm so sorry," and she fixed it in 10 seconds.
If you had shouted, maybe she would have felt attacked, and the situation could have become bigger and longer.
Exactly. Keeping your cool doesn't just protect your own peace, it also helps the other person stay calm too.
That is such an important point. When you stay calm, calm can be contagious.
Contagious. Contagious. Usually we use this word for sickness, like a cold that spreads from person to person, but calm can be contagious too.
Yes, if you stay calm, sometimes the other person feels calmer too. But if you shout, often the other person shouts back.
So staying calm is a gift, not just for you, but for everyone around you.
Now, let's talk about the words we use when we finally choose to speak, after we have paused. One phrase I love is bite your tongue.
Bite your tongue. Imagine you want to say something, but you literally bite your tongue softly to stop the words from coming out.
When you bite your tongue, you stop yourself from saying something, usually because it might be unkind or make things worse.
For example, I wanted to say something rude to my sister, but I bit my tongue and said nothing.
Or he bit his tongue during the meeting, even though he disagreed strongly with his boss.
You can repeat, bite your tongue.
Bite your tongue.
One more time, bite your tongue.
But here is something important. Biting your tongue all the time is not always healthy. Sometimes you need to speak, just calmly and at the right time.
Right, there's a difference between biting your tongue in a hot moment and never saying anything at all for weeks or months.
Exactly. If you bite your tongue every single time, your feelings can build up inside, like water behind a wall.
So the goal is not silence forever. The goal is silence for a moment and then a calm, clear response later.
This brings us to a nice phrase, pick your battles.
When you pick your battles, you choose carefully which problems are worth arguing about and which ones you can simply let go.
For example, my roommate leaves one cup in the sink sometimes. I decided to let that one go. But when he does not pay his part of the rent, that is a battle I need to have.
That is a very good example. One cup, okay. Rent money, we need to talk.
You can repeat, pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
Slowly, pick your battles.
This phrase helps me so much because I used to react to everything, even very small things. And picking your battles means you save your energy for what really matters.
Yes, because if you fight about everything, people around you get tired, and honestly, you get tired too.
So the skill here is asking yourself, is this small or is this important? And choosing your response based on that answer.
Good job, everyone, if you are already thinking about your own battles right now.
Now let's talk about letting go of small, annoying things. There's a nice simple phrase, let it slide.
When you let something slide, you allow a small mistake or a small annoying thing to pass without saying anything or getting upset.
For example, my friend was 5 minutes late, so I let it slide. 5 minutes is not a big deal.
Or the waiter forgot the extra napkins, but we let it slide. It was a busy night.
You can repeat, let it slide.
Let it slide.
One more time, let it slide.
And there's a bigger version of this phrase too, which we saw in an earlier episode as well. Let it go.
When you let something go, you stop holding on to a feeling, an argument, or a mistake, and you allow yourself to move forward.
For example, I was upset about the argument for 2 days, but finally I decided to let it go, and I felt so much lighter.
You can repeat, let it go.
Let it go.
Slowly, let it go.
I think let it slide is for small, quick things, and let it go is for bigger feelings that you decide to release.
That's a nice way to separate them. Let it slide for the small stuff, let it go for the heavier stuff.
And both of them protect the same thing, your own peace.
Yes. I have a small personal example. Last year, a friend forgot my birthday. At first, I was hurt for a few days.
That is understandable. Birthdays feel important.
Yes, but I kept thinking about it again and again, and it started to affect our whole friendship. So finally I called her, told her calmly how I felt, she apologized, and I decided to let it go.
How did that feel?
So much lighter. I realized I was carrying this small hurt around like a heavy bag, and I didn't need to carry it anymore.
That is a beautiful picture, carrying a heavy bag of small hurts.
And not reacting and later letting go helped me put that bag down.
Okay, let's talk about one more important idea before our word tour. Sometimes not reacting doesn't mean staying silent forever. It means choosing the right time.
Yes, this is important. There's a phrase for this. Pick your moment.
When you pick your moment, you wait for the right time to say something, instead of saying it immediately when your feelings are strong.
For example, I wanted to talk to my brother about something serious, but he was very tired that day, so I picked my moment and talked to him the next morning.
Or she had feedback for her coworker, but she picked her moment and waited until after the busy meeting.
You can repeat, pick your moment.
Pick your moment.
Slowly, pick your moment.
This connects so nicely to everything we talked about today. React fast or take a pause. Take the bait or swim past it. Fly off the handle or take a step back. Bite your tongue for now, then pick your moment to speak calmly and clearly later.
I love how all these phrases work together, like a small toolbox for real life.
Yes, and remember, the goal is never to feel nothing. Feelings are normal. Feelings are human. Feelings are good. The goal is to choose your response.
Right. You can feel angry and still speak calmly. You can feel hurt and still choose kind words. You can feel surprised and still take a breath before you answer.
That's the real power of not reacting. Let's do one quick practice moment before the word tour, just to make this real.
Yes, let's imagine a small scene together. Imagine your friend cancels your plans at the last minute, again, for the third time this month.
Okay, I'm imagining it. My first feeling is annoyed, very annoyed.
That's normal. Now, what is the reacting version, the fast, automatic answer?
The reacting version is, "You always do this. You never think about me," sent immediately in capital letters.
In capital letters, of course. Now, what is the responding version?
The responding version is, I read the message, I feel my annoyed feeling, I take a breath, maybe I wait 1 hour. Then I write, "Hey, I understand things come up, but this is the third time this month. Can we talk about it?"
That's such a good example. Same feeling, very different words.
Exactly. The feeling did not disappear. I still felt annoyed, but my words came from a calmer place.
And I think that is the real lesson today. Not reacting doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means choosing calm, honest words instead of fast, angry ones.
Good job, everyone, if you tried that little practice with us in your head.
Okay, now let's slow down and do our word tour together. We used a lot of really useful phrases today.
Yes, even if you understood everything already, hearing the words again will help them stick in your memory like glue.
Let's take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and listen slowly.
First word, react. When you react, you do something fast, without thinking, often because of a strong feeling.
He reacted immediately and shouted back. Repeat, react.
React.
Slowly, react.
Next, respond. When you respond, you think first and then you choose your words calmly.
She took a moment and responded calmly. Repeat, respond.
Respond.
One more time, respond.
Next phrase, Push your buttons. When someone pushes your buttons, they try to make you angry on purpose.
My brother always knows how to push my buttons. Repeat. Push your buttons.
Push your buttons.
Slowly. Push your buttons.
Next, don't take the bait. This means do not react to someone who is trying to trick you or upset you.
He tried to make her angry, but she didn't take the bait. Repeat. Don't take the bait.
Don't take the bait.
One more time. Don't take the bait.
Next, fly off the handle. This means to suddenly become very angry, often too angry for the situation.
He flew off the handle over a small mistake. Repeat. Fly off the handle.
Fly off the handle.
Slowly. Fly off the handle.
Next, the last straw. This is the small thing that happens after many problems, and it finally makes you react strongly.
The traffic was the last straw after a long, difficult day. Repeat. The last straw.
The last straw.
One more time. The last straw.
Next, count to 10. This means before you speak or act, you pause and count slowly in your head.
When you feel angry, count to 10 before you answer. Repeat. Count to 10.
Count to 10.
Slowly. Count to 10.
Next, take a step back. This means to pause and look at a situation from a little distance, calmly.
I took a step back and saw the whole situation more clearly. Repeat. Take a step back.
Take a step back.
One more time. Take a step back.
Next, sleep on it. This means to wait until the next day before you make a decision or send a message.
I was angry, so I decided to sleep on it before replying. Repeat. Sleep on it.
Sleep on it.
Slowly. Sleep on it.
Next, press the pause button. This means to stop for a moment before you continue, like pausing a video.
I pressed my own pause button and breathed before speaking. Repeat. Press the pause button.
Press the pause button.
One more time. Press the pause button.
Next, keep your cool. This means to stay calm, even in a stressful or difficult situation.
She kept her cool during the difficult customer's complaint. Repeat. Keep your cool.
Keep your cool.
Slowly. Keep your cool.
And the opposite, lose your cool. This means to become angry and show it more than you wanted.
He lost his cool in the long traffic jam. Repeat. Lose your cool.
Lose your cool.
One more time. Lose your cool.
Next, bite your tongue. This means to stop yourself from saying something, usually because it could be unkind.
I bit my tongue instead of saying something rude. Repeat. Bite your tongue.
Bite your tongue.
Slowly. Bite your tongue.
Next, pick your battles. This means to choose carefully which problems are worth an argument and which you can let go.
I decided to pick my battles and let the small thing go. Repeat. Pick your battles.
Pick your battles.
One more time. Pick your battles.
Next, let it slide. This means to allow a small mistake or annoying thing to pass without getting upset.
He was a little late, but I let it slide. Repeat. Let it slide.
Let it slide.
Slowly. Let it slide.
Next, let it go. This means to stop holding on to a feeling or an argument and move forward.
It took time, but I finally let it go. Repeat. Let it go.
Let it go.
One more time. Let it go.
And our last phrase, pick your moment. This means to wait for the right time to say something important.
I picked my moment and talked to her calmly the next day. Repeat. Pick your moment.
Pick your moment.
Slowly. Pick your moment.
Wow, that was a long list, but a really useful one.
Yes, and you do not need to remember every single phrase today. Maybe pick 2 or 3 that you really like and try to use them this week.
Maybe count to 10, maybe keep your cool, maybe don't take the bait. Whatever you choose, we are proud of you for staying with us and practicing your English.
Okay, let's do a quick recap before we finish. Today we talked about the power of not reacting.
We learned the difference between react, which is fast and automatic, and respond, which is calm and thoughtful.
We talked about people who push your buttons and how not reacting takes away their power.
We talked about not taking the bait and how flying off the handle can happen when small problems become the last straw.
We shared some real tools. Count to 10, take a step back, sleep on it, and press the pause button.
We talked about keeping your cool instead of losing it, and how staying calm can even help the other person stay calm too.
We learned about biting your tongue for a moment, but also picking your battles, so we do not fight about everything.
And we talked about letting small things slide, letting bigger things go, and picking the right moment to speak calmly and clearly.
That's a lot of great English today, and a lot of great life advice too.
If you only remember one idea from today, let it be this. You do not have to answer right away. You are allowed to pause.
Yes, your feelings are real, but they do not have to drive your mouth. You can feel it and still choose your words carefully.
Small homework for you tonight. Before you sleep, think about one moment today when you reacted fast. Then ask yourself, what could I have said instead if I had paused for a moment?
You do not need a perfect answer. Just notice it. Noticing is already the first step.
And now, our fun community question for today.
Yes, every episode we ask a question, and we really want to read your answers in the comments.
Today's question is, think about the last time someone pushed your buttons. What did you do? Did you react, or did you take a step back?
You can write your answer in English, even one simple sentence. For example, someone was rude to me, so I took a deep breath and stayed calm.
Or, my coworker pushed my buttons, but I bit my tongue and said nothing.
We read every comment, and we really love seeing your progress and your stories.
You are not too sensitive and you're not too emotional. You're human and you're learning, step by step, how to respond instead of react.
Take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and give yourself credit for today.
You listened, you practiced new phrases, you thought about your own feelings. That already means you're growing.
And remember, if this episode helped you, please click like. Please subscribe to Daily English Podcast and share it with a friend who needs to hear this today.
Okay, announcement time. We have a full collection of English learning PDFs waiting for you right now. Speaking challenges, vocabulary flashcards, conversation workbooks, native speaker phrase guides, IELTS practice packs, and more.
Everything you need to practice English outside of this podcast, all in one place. And right now, 40% off with code DEP40. DEP40.
Link is in the description. Grab it before the offer ends.
And one more small thing. We're now on Spotify. So if you like listening on the go, on the bus, at the gym, while cooking, search Daily English Podcast on Spotify and give us a follow there too.
And we also just launched our Facebook page. Come say hi, share your comments, your questions, your small wins in English, and connect with other learners just like you.
We would really love to see you there.
We'll be here next time, ready to talk, laugh, and learn English together, one calm, clear conversation at a time.
This was Orus.
And Kore.
And you have been listening to the Daily English Podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care, and remember, you don't have to react. You can choose.
Your progress doesn't stop here. Click the next video. We have more English conversations, more real stories, and more phrases for your daily life waiting for you right now.